Sheldon, the third period is probably more one-sided than you like, but how does that fit in the year-long narrative to start winning some close games?
Yeah, of course, we don't like defending as much as we did, but our guys defended very hard. Guys competed. You know, it's a tough period. They're coming at us real hard. Like to see us relax and make a few more plays so we can settle the game down. But it's a very important game. It's a very important period, and I thought our guys battled hard. And of course, our goalie was our best player.
Next up, we'll go to Josh Clipperton, Canadian Press. Go ahead, Josh.
Hey, Sheldon. Williams taken his fair share of heat in the market, as we know, and you talked earlier this season about wanting more from him. How has he been able to raise his game?
To me, he's competing a lot harder. He's really engaged. I think with that offense comes obviously a huge goal. He scores for us here today. But I think I was most impressed with in the third period. He battled his ass off along the wall, won a battle, got a puck out for us, and ended up creating a 2-on-1 for us. One of our better looks of the period. We had a few good looks in the third and didn't end up getting shot, but just that type of effort there. Had him called to go out with the goalie out, and we ended up not getting the line change to defend there at the end, and that just speaks to the confidence that he's gaining, and that the trust that he's gaining, and not just from me but from his teammates and stuff as well. So he's playing a real nice complete game here. It's obviously huge for us. You look at losing Tavares, and then you lose Foligno, two guys that Bill started out with on a line, and he's just continued on and produced and playing hard and giving us real good shifts.
Next up, we'll go to Mark Masters, TSN. Go ahead, Mark.
Sheldon, will you stick with Jack tomorrow night?
We'll see. We'll make a decision. We'll make a decision in the morning, just to see how it goes from there.
And what from your perspective, what's made Morgan effective so far in this series?
I think he's just really, in terms of playoff performances, within a series. I think, I remember back in the Columbus series, I thought he really skated and really worked, played with a great deal of authority with and without the puck. Never seen that again here. He's really risen his game. He's competitive and physical. He's playing with authority. You can hear him, in a quiet rink like this. You can hear him calling for the puck all over the ice and helping out his teammates, letting them know when he's available. And they're finding him a huge goal today, but he's also just defended and competed really hard. He's been excellent.
Next up, we'll go to Luke Fox, Sportsnet. Go ahead, Luke.
Sheldon, how much notice did Alexander Kerfoot have that Foligno wouldn't be going, and what did you make of how he handled some extra responsibility tonight?
The notice he would have had would have been, basically the time from after warm-ups, a puck drop. I thought he handled it very well. I think this is two really good games here now in a row for Kerfoot here in these playoffs. That's a huge sign for us. But yeah, no matter what we've asked him to do, play wing, play center, play up, play down, power play, penalty kill, he's been really good for us. Again, there's another guy that's really stepped up his game and given us a lot of really good minutes and taken on a lot of responsibility.
And the last three questions here, we'll go to Kevin McGran, Toronto Star. Go ahead, Kevin.
Regarding Foligno, their coach, you seem to expect that he would play today. What happened, and what's the status for tomorrow?
Well, what happened is he thought he was going to be okay. He obviously didn't skate this morning, and they were working on him, and he felt he was going to be okay. But just getting on the ice, he didn't feel like he'd be able to get through it, and ultimately just thought he'd be hurting the team. So made the decision to give him the night off here tonight and get Nasher in. And then he's day to day here, so I don't know what his status will be for tomorrow. I suspect it'll be a game time decision again.
We'll go to Terry Cochet, Toronto Sun. Go ahead, Terry.
Hey, Sheldon. So, just out of curiosity, what goes into that decision then for the goaltending tomorrow night? What do you look at? What are the factors you're looking for, and you ultimately decide who's going to start in net for you?
Really just on how Jack feels. That's going to be the big one, both on health and energy.
And the last one here, we'll go to Herb Zurkowski with the Montreal Gazette. Go ahead, Herb.
Thank you, Sheldon. Despite the numerous offensive weapons that you obviously have on your team, your defensemen now have contributed 7 points through 3 games, and of course Morgan gets the winning goal tonight. Just how important, how has that been? How key has that been to the series so far?
Yeah, we need contributions from everyone. That's really important. I think, through a lot of the regular season, we didn't necessarily get that. Forwards carry a lot of the load offensively, but our defensemen have been involved. I think it also just speaks to playoff hockey. It's a little bit different the way you're generating offense. You're whipping a lot more pucks at the net and trying to find ways to generate things and breaks, bounces and things like that tend to go your way, and they get a little more engaged that way. So it's still early here, but we've liked their contributions, but mainly we just liked how they've defended as a group and how they move the puck out of their end. That's been the biggest positive for us.
Thanks, Sheldon.
Yeah, thanks.